Hello students, welcome to my series on English grammar. This is Rekha Sharma. Today's topic is very interesting. Many students are confused in using auxiliaries, irregular verbs, regular verbs, and they lose marks in their grammar. This video will help those students a lot. So watch the video till the end. First of all, what are auxiliary verbs? Auxiliary verbs are helping verbs. They are used with main verbs. Main verbs denote an action done by the subject. And these main verbs or action words are called lexical verbs. ऑक्सिलरी वर्ब्स को हम हेल्पिंग वर्ब्स भी कहते हैं और ये हेल्पिंग वर्ब्स मेन वर्ब्स की हेल्प करते हैं इन डिफरेंट वेज एंड दे आर ऑलवेज यूज्ड विद मेन वर्ब्स. हेल्पिंग वर्ब्स हमेशा मेन वर्ब्स के साथ यूज़ होते हैं. सो व्हाट आर द डिफरेंट फंक्शंस ऑफ हेल्पिंग वर्ब्स? दे हेल्प द मेन वर्ब टू शो इट्स टेंस. वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. Tense means time of action. Present time, past time, future time. Voice, they are used in changing active voice to passive voice. Number and person, they are used after considering the number and person of the subject. They also form negation and questions. They are used in making negative sentences and questions. There are two kinds of auxiliaries, primary auxiliaries and modal auxiliaries. First of all, let's know what is a primary auxiliary. As you see, first, what is written first? Be verbs. Be verbs come in this category. They are known as primary auxiliary, important auxiliary, okay? What are the be verbs? Be verbs होते क्या हैं? Is, am, are present tense, was, were past tense, being and been used in passive voice and present perfect continuous tense. Do verbs, do, does present time and did past time. Have verbs, has, have present time and had past. How to use be verbs? First of all, the subject is I. You know, I is the first person pronoun. It is in singular number. So, it takes am. Only am is used with I. Only am is used with I. It is not used with other personal pronouns. So, remember that. And the past form is was, I am. But see this, I were. Why I have written I were? Because its function is different. I wish I were a bird. So imaginary condition and wish we are expressing here. He, she, it, third person, singular number. It takes is and was. He is, she is, it is, he is doing his work, she is singing a song, it is raining heavily. So, we use these verbs along with these subjects. You, we, they are plural number. I told you earlier also, you can be used as a singular subject or plural subject, both. It always takes plural verb. So we use are and were. You are, we are, they are. So we use like this. Now see the example. I am doing my work now. I have used here be verbs. What is the be verb here? Am. This is also called helping verb. Doing is the main verb because I told you helping verbs are used with main verbs. And the rest of the sentence, my work now. So what does sentence tell you? What kind of action? The action is complete, the action is still going on, or the action is neither complete nor incomplete. So what is expressed here? The action is going on. It is in progress. So here the helping verb is expressing which tense? Present progressive tense. Present progressive tense. Progressive tense is also known as continuous tense because it is showing the continuity of the action. But now its name is changed and the new name is progressive tense. Now the same sentence can be changed into negative by using these helping verbs, and where we will put negative मतलब जिसमें हम not लगाते हैं. तो not हमने कहाँ लगाया है? We have used not after am. So remember this is the grammatical structure, correct structure, and you should learn it. So I am not doing my work now. Now the question form. When we start a question, we put the helping verb in the beginning. Am I doing my work now? So in the next one, my work is being done. This is being is the helping verb and done is the main verb. And what is expressed here? My work. This is the subject. Is it a doer or receiver of the action? It is the receiver of the action. It is passive. It is not doing anything. So this sentence is said to be in a passive voice. Have verbs. Next important is have verbs. I, you, we, they. These pronouns always take have in present tense and had in past tense. I have, you have, we have, they have. He, she, it. Third person singular. These subjects take has or had. He has, she has, it has, and a singular subject Ram has. Now the sentence. I have finished my work. What is the have verb here? Have, and the main verb is finished. Okay. So, what kind of action is it? Is it complete action? Is it the action in progress? Or is it neither complete nor incomplete? So, what do you say? Yes, you are right. It is a complete action. So, when the action is completed, the tense is present perfect tense. It means the action is perfect. Now we are changing the same into negative. I have not finished my work. I have used here not after have. And a question form, I have started question with have because helping verbs are put in the beginning. After that, I subject and then main verb and then remaining sentence. So this is called the structure. Learn it, how to frame question, how to frame negative sentence. My work has been finished. See the helping verb, have verbs, has, and I have also used been with it. And again, work is passive, the subject is passive, so it is in passive voice. Do verbs. Do verbs, children are confused in using do verbs, do, does, did, and also present simple tense. So let me clarify. If the subjects are I, you, we, they take plural verb, that is do not. Do not is plural and does not is singular. Same way, goes is singular and go is plural. But after do not or does not, we always write first form of the verb. We don't write do not goes, we write do not go. Similarly, does not goes, it's wrong, does not go. And in past simple, we use did not plus first form. Same way, if the subjects are he, she, it, third person singular, they take does not and did not plus first form. He does not do his work, she does not write a letter, it does not rain today. Okay. Now the example, I write a letter. First form, I take plural verb, okay, in present simple tense. So this tense means a letter is complete or incomplete. We are not sure about. So the tense expressed here, present simple tense. Present simple tense. Now the negative form, I do not write. See, do not is used and first form is used. Question form, do I write a letter? And the passive form, letter is, a letter is written by me. So I hope it's clear. Now some important points. There are other uses of do or does. Besides negative form, they are also used as do or does. See where we use them. My daughter hates sweets, so does my son. It means my daughter and my son both do not like sweets. So is conjunction. And after conjunction, we use does. But what decides that we have to use does or do? After does, the subject is given and son is singular, so we have used here does. We won't say so my son does. It is wrong. Okay. The correct is so does my son. In the second one, my friend doesn't like movies. Neither do I. ना मेरे friend को पसंद है ना मुझे पसंद है. So neither is also conjunction. And because I is the subject, so we have written here do not does. Do you know him? Yes, I do. Again, we have used here do, but here we have used do for a different purpose. Different purpose is, instead of saying I know him, instead of speaking complete sentence, we can short it like I do. Do is making complete sense. So in order to avoid repetition, we can use do or does. Sometimes we can use do or does. He does like chocolates. Now here the function of does is different. Does like means you are speaking with emphasis. आप जोर दे के अपनी बात कह रहे हैं कि आपको chocolates पसंद हैं. So in emphatic sentence also we use does, do, did according to the subject. Now the exercise, you have to choose the correct option. He is are working. What is the correct verb? Be verb. He. First of all, you find out he is singular or plural. If he is singular, it refers to one person. तो अगर एक व्यक्ति और एक चीज़ की बात होती है तो we use singular verb और हमारा singular verb है is, not are. are तो plural के साथ यूज़ होता है. She. Again singular. और सिंगुलर के साथ हम यूज़ करते हैं हैज़, नॉट हैव. दे अब प्लूरल हो गया. प्लूरल के साथ हम यूज़ करते हैं डू नॉट, डज नॉट, रॉन्ग. शी सिंग्स वेल. येस शी. डू और डज, शी सिंगुलर है तो सिंगुलर के साथ हम डज यूज़ करते हैं, नॉट डू. यू डू और डज लुक पेल. यू चाहे वो सिंगुलर हो चाहे प्लूरल हो, उसके साथ प्लूरल वर्ब भी लगता है और हमारा प्लूरल वर्ब है डू, नॉट डज. नेक्स्ट इंपॉर्टेंट ऑक्सिलरी इज मॉडल ऑक्सिलरीज. मॉडल ऑक्सिलरीज आर मॉडिफाइड फॉर्म्स ऑफ हेल्पिंग वर्ब्स. ओके. They express mode of action. What is important here? They express mode of action. What are the mode of actions? Modes of action: possibility, probability, ability, permission, obligation, necessity. Possibility मतलब संभावना, किसी चीज़ की संभावना. Probability also संभावना. Ability your आपकी योग्यता. Permission, if you seek permission. Obligation, your moral duty. And necessity, that it is must, you have to do it. So these are the modes of action represented by modal auxiliaries. They help other verbs to show meaning. They never change forms. This is very important. They never change forms. As helping verbs, they change form according to the number and person of the subject, but modal auxiliaries do not change their forms according to the number, person and gender of the subject. If I speak, you may go, I may go, he may go, you, I, he, तीनों के साथ मैंने मे ही लगाया है, मैंने चेंज नहीं किया है. लेकिन हेल्पिंग वर्ब में, प्राइमरी ऑक्सिलरी में, ही इज़, आई एम, you are. So we have changed it, but here we don't change. They always take the first form of the verb. What are modal auxiliaries? So you learn it: can, could, may, might, will, shall, should, would, need, dare, used to, ought to be, or must is also used. Okay, it is also a modal auxiliary. They express different mode of action. Can, for one example I am taking, I can do this means I am able to do this. So can shows ability. Can I come in? जनरली इनफॉर्मल वे में हम पूछते हैं कैन आई कम इन, लेकिन फॉर्मल वे क्या है इसका, मे आई कम इन. ओके, सो बेटर यू यूज़ मे आई कम इन स्कूल एंड कॉलेजेस और ऑफिसेस. Now the examples. Can, may I come in, both are correct. Can is informal way and may is formal way. It is used for showing, asking permission or giving permission. May you live long, here may is expressing wish. Could, would, will also can be used to show, to make polite request. Pass me the salt, polite request. You will see that I am right. Here will is not expressing mode of action, it is expressing future time. He can or cans, cans is wrong, we don't add s to can. He can swim, again ability. This is also very important. Has to, have to, had to. Have verbs, if we add to, then they express mode of action. What kind of mode of action? Forced action. You are forced to do something. For example, Rakesh has to work hard to clear his exams this time. So, उसको मेहनत करनी है, उसको मेहनत करनी पड़ेगी. In that sense, we use has to work hard. You will have to complete. Again, we use you will have to complete the construction today. तुम्हें आज काम पूरा करना पड़ेगा. It is compulsory. It is must. We had to borrow money as there was lack of funds. Had to borrow money. Why we had to borrow money? Because we had no funds. Okay. Now the next important verbs are regular and irregular verbs. What are they? Verbs can be classified according to the way they form the past tense. That is important. And it will decide whether the verbs are regular and irregular. Past simple tense, regular verbs. How to form past simple tense? By adding ed to the base form of the verb. For example, want plus ed. We have added ed and the verb becomes wanted. Want, wanted, wanted. We can also add डी. डी हम तब यूज़ करेंगे, उस वर्ब के साथ यूज़ करेंगे जो एंड हो रहा है ई के साथ. जैसे चेंज, चेंज का एंड लेटर क्या है, ई, और इसमें अगर हमने डी ऐड कर दिया तो वो बन गया चेंज्ड. ये भी हमारा रेगुलर वर्ब हो गया. एड आई प्लस ई डी टू द वर्ब एंडिंग इन वाई. अगर वर्ब एंड होता है वाई से तो हम वाई की जगह आई लिखते हैं और उसके साथ ई डी और ऐड कर देते हैं, तो वर्ब क्या हो जाता है, स्टडीड. इसी तरीके से ट्राई आप ले लीजिए. ट्राई वाई है, वाई को जब हटाएंगे तो हम आई लिखेंगे और ई डी और लगा देंगे, तो हमारा वर्ब हो जाएगा ट्राइड. फिक्स, अगर एक्स से एंड हो रहा है तब भी हम ई डी लगा के उसका पास्ट फॉर्म बनाएंगे. अब यहाँ ये एग्जाम्पल देखिए, स्टडी में हमने वाई रिमूव करके आई ई डी लगाया था, लेकिन वो हर जगह नहीं लगता है। जैसे स्टे के साथ हम पास्ट सिंपल फॉर्म बनाएंगे तो वो ई डी लगाएंगे और ये बन जाएगा स्टेड। स्टॉप्ड, ये देखिए स्टॉप्ड, एस कॉन्सोनेंट, टी कॉन्सोनेंट, ओ वॉल साउंड एंड पी कॉन्सोनेंट। तो बीच में जब ये वॉल आया है तो हम पी को डबल कर देते हैं और यहाँ ई डी लगाकर ये वर्ड बन जाता है, वर्ब बन जाता है स्टॉप्ड। 3 types of irregular verbs. What are 3 types of irregular verbs? Their 3 forms are same. Some irregular verbs are such, their forms are same. Cut, 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 put. Okay? We don't say cutted. कई बच्चे कटेड बोलते हैं, कटेड नहीं होता। जैसे टेक है, टेक को टेक्ड बोलते हैं। कई बच्चों को मैंने करेक्ट किया है, टेक का टेक्ड नहीं होता, टुक होता है। ओके, वो भी उस पर भी आएंगे अभी। 2 of the 3 forms are same, जैसे सिट, सेट, सैट। सो हेयर सैट, सैट सेम, सेकेंड फॉर्म एंड थर्ड फॉर्म। ऑल 3 forms are different, रिंग, रैंग, रंग। इरेगुलर वर्ब्स किसे कहते हैं? द वर्ब्स दैट डोंट एंड इन ईडी, डी to indicate an action in the past are called irregular verbs. They change their spellings. They change. Ring, rang. So spelling is changed. List of irregular verbs. You see the list of irregular verbs कौन कौन से हैं ये देखिए। List of irregular verbs. Begin, began, and the third form is begun. Blow, blew, blown. Drink, drank. Dig, dug. Fall, fell. Grow, grew. Ride, rode. Rise, rose. Run, ran. Shine, shone. Sit, sat. This is the past form. Simple, past simple. Okay, so you read it carefully and learn them. Let's see what you have followed. Fill in the blanks with correct form of verb. Hit. And the last is hit. This is first form. This is second form. And this is third form. Present, past and past participle. So past participle is hit. And what is the second form? Hit. अभी हमने irregular verbs में पढ़ा था, इसमें ed नहीं लगता है, हम heated नहीं बोलेंगे। Sorry. Read, read, read. No spelling change. Sorry. Build. What is the second form? Built. Laugh, laughed. We will add ed. Sorry. Walk, walked. So these are the 3 forms. Now true and false. You have to tell me which statement is true and which statement is false. Irregular verbs form their past tense and past participle by adding d or ed. Is it true? No, we don't add d or ed to the irregular verb forms. So this is false. The second one, may, can, should change their forms as per number and person. May, can, should, they are modal auxiliaries. They never change their forms as per number and person. So this is also false. Thanks for watching and I hope your doubts are clear. Keep watching and practicing.